In the sprawling metropolis of New Neo City, the old meets new in a stark dichotomy. Skyscrapers bathed in neon glow tower over the dilapidated remnants of the once reliable U.S. Postal Service. Amid the chaos of cybernetic enhancements and AI-driven vehicles, the Postal Service survives, a relic clinging to relevancy. The air is thick with the hum of drones and the buzz of neon signs, crafting a soundscape as vivid as the city's pulsating life. People, augmented with various cybernetics, navigate this complex network of streets and alleys, their lives intertwined with digital and physical realms. Yet the Postal Service, with its tangible letters and parcels, provides a unique connection in this high-tech society. This world, where futuristic technology clashes with outdated institutions, sets the stage for intrigue and conspiracy. It is here that our protagonist Bob, a regular mail carrier with a cybernetic arm, becomes entangled in a web of mystery that could shake the very foundations of this cyberpunk society. Bob is no ordinary mailman. His left arm, lost in an accident years ago, has been replaced with a state-of-the-art cybernetic limb. Equipped with various tools and gadgets, it aids him in his daily rounds, delivering mail across the treacherous urban landscape of New Neo City. His job, considered obsolete by many, is his passion. Each day, Bob navigates through crowded streets, past flickering neon lights and holographic ads, to deliver mail to the city's inhabitants. His routine is punctuated by brief interactions with people from all walks of life, from corporate executives to street vendors. These encounters paint a vivid picture of the city's diverse population, each person a story waiting to be told. Despite the technological advances that pervade every aspect of life in New Neo City, Bob finds solace in the simplicity and tangibility of his work. His old-fashioned satchel, filled with letters and packages, represents a personal connection in a world increasingly dominated by digital communication. This juxtaposition of old and new is a comfort to him, a reminder of the world that once was. One evening, as Bob sorts through the mail, he finds a misdirected envelope with no return address, marked with a cryptic symbol. Curiosity piqued, he opens it, uncovering documents that suggest a massive conspiracy. These papers imply that the Postal Service is being used for corporate espionage, a tool for powerful elites to exchange sensitive information under the radar. As Bob digs deeper, he discovers that this misuse of the postal system is just the tip of the iceberg. Encrypted messages disguised as junk mail circulate regularly among the city's corporate towers. This revelation shows him that his mundane job is inadvertently pivotal in a game of high-stakes corporate warfare. This discovery is both terrifying and thrilling. Determined to uncover the truth, Bob uses his cybernetic arm's built-in tools to analyze the documents further. With each layer of data decrypted, the conspiracy grows more complex, involving not just corporate giants, but possibly elements within the government. This knowledge places Bob in immense danger, but also empowers him with the truth that could disrupt the power dynamics in New Neo City. Navigating this treacherous new reality, Bob realizes he cannot confront this conspiracy alone. Bob as Bob. I reached out to trusted colleagues within the Postal Service, forming a clandestine group dedicated to uncovering and exposing the truth.
Among them is Alice, a tech-savvy sorter who becomes an invaluable ally with her deep understanding of cybersecurity. Bob as Bob. Together we began to trace the network of spies embedded within the postal system.
Their investigation leads them through the underbelly of the city, into places where the digital gloss of the surface gives way to gritty realities. Bob as Bob. Here, allies are hard to distinguish from enemies, and trust is a commodity as rare as truth. Their journey is fraught with danger as corporate mercenaries and corrupted officials seek to silence them. Bob as Bob. Each close call binds the group closer, their mission becoming a shared crusade against corruption. As they delve deeper, the stakes get higher, but so does their resolve to shine a light on the dark corners of power. The climax of their investigation leads Bob and his crew to a secret meeting location used by the conspirators. Bob as Bob. Utilizing old postal routes known only to longtime carriers, we evade surveillance, moving unseen beneath the city's vibrant chaos.
Our approach is stealthy, blending old-world tactics with high-tech tools.
Inside the meeting, hidden beneath layers of anonymity, we gather evidence of the conspiracy's reach and intentions.
It's a perilous mission, with every shadow potentially hiding an enemy. Bob as Bob. The tension is palpable, each moment stretched thin by the risk of discovery. As they secure the needed evidence, their escape becomes a desperate race against time.
We weave through the city's labyrinthine alleys, the glow of neon a constant reminder of the eyes always watching. Bob as Bob. The chase is a test of our physical and mental limits, a culmination of all we have learned and all we hope to achieve.
In the aftermath of their daring expose, the city is in upheaval, Bob as Bob. The information we uncovered leads to arrests and trials shaking the foundations of corporate and political power in New Neo City.
The Postal Service, once seen as an antiquated relic, is recognized for its role in maintaining privacy and integrity in communication.
Bob's story becomes a symbol of the importance of vigilance and integrity in a world dominated by digital surveillance. Bob as Bob. My journey from a simple mailman to a defender of truth highlights the potential for individual impact, even against overwhelming odds.
The Postal Service itself undergoes reforms, ensuring its continued operation as a bastion against corruption.
The cyberpunk city, with its blend of old and new, continues to evolve. But now, thanks to Bob and his unlikely crew of postal workers, it does so with a renewed sense of purpose and security. Bob as Bob. In a world where information is power, the integrity of its channels is not just valued, but essential.